Something strange is happening on Amazon KDP right now. Every single day, thousands of new books are uploaded. Every single day, new publishers feel excited, motivated, hopeful. And every single day, many of them quietly disappear. No announcement, no explanation. They just stop. Not because they're lazy, not because they're incapable, but because something didn't match what they were told. They were told KDP was easy. They were told it was passive. They were told you could upload a book and wake up to sales. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Amazon KDP is not dead in 2026. The shortcut mindset is, and if you don't understand that difference, you might end up quitting too. Now, before we go deeper, if you're serious about building a real publishing business, not chasing trends, not gambling, subscribe to Silent Publisher. This channel is for disciplined builders. Let's talk honestly. The first reason people quit is expectation collapse. Most beginners come in expecting quick wins. They've watched videos that make it look simple. Upload one book, pick a niche, add some keywords, done. But publishing isn't magic. It's positioning, it's testing, it's patience. When someone uploads their first book and hears nothing, no sales, no ranking movement, no reviews, the silence feels like rejection. But that silence isn't rejection. It's data gathering. Amazon is watching. It's measuring behavior. It's studying whether customers click, whether they buy, whether they're satisfied. And most people quit before the system even finishes evaluating them. Another reason people quit is because they don't see results fast enough. We live in a world of instant feedback. You post something online and get likes immediately. You send a message and see it delivered instantly. But publishing doesn't work like that. Amazon's algorithm doesn't reward excitement. It rewards performance patterns over time. It looks at click-through rates, conversion rates, customer experience, retention. So when your first book doesn't sell in 48 hours, it doesn't mean it failed. It means it hasn't earned momentum yet. But instead of asking, "What can I improve?" most people think, "This doesn't work." And that mindset ends journeys early. Then comes confusion. One video says low content is dead. Another says low content is profitable. One says use AI. Another says never touch AI. Keywords, ads, categories, formatting rules. It becomes overwhelming. And when people feel overwhelmed, they hesitate. They research endlessly. They watch more videos. They delay publishing. And that delay slowly turns into quitting. Clarity is more powerful than motivation. You don't need more hype. You need a simple plan. And that leads to another major issue: no strategy. Most beginners publish and hope. They don't define their target customer clearly. They don't analyze search intent deeply. They don't position their book against competitors intentionally. They don't think about pricing psychology. They just upload and wait. But Amazon does not reward effort. It rewards relevance and performance. Without strategy, publishing feels random, and randomness feels discouraging. Let's talk about something most people ignore: quality. Amazon protects the buyer first. If your cover looks weak, customers won't click. If your formatting feels unprofessional, they won't buy. If your content feels shallow, they won't review positively. And when customers don't respond well, Amazon quietly reduces your visibility. You might still be published, but you're not being promoted. The platform isn't punishing you, it's protecting the reader. Another frustration is the algorithm. It changes, sometimes quietly. A book gaining traction can suddenly slow down. That feels unfair. But Amazon constantly adjusts based on buyer behavior, seasonal demand, and market shifts. Experienced publishers expect fluctuations. Beginners interpret fluctuations as failure. There's also policy confusion, formatting rejections, metadata warnings, account flags, and sometimes support responses feel vague. For someone new, that feels like a wall. But friction is part of digital business. Every serious publisher has faced obstacles. The difference is they treated those obstacles like puzzles to solve, not signs to quit. And then there's comparison. You see someone posting income screenshots. You assume they started last month. You don't see the failed books, the redesigns, the months of zero sales, the wrong niches they abandoned. Success always looks fast from the outside, but most of the work happened quietly. Never compare your Chapter 1 to someone else's Chapter 20. Financial pressure is another big reason people leave. Some people enter KDP needing urgent income, but publishing compounds slowly. One book becomes three become a catalog. A catalog builds authority. KDP isn't emergency money, it's asset building, and assets take time. Finally, there's loneliness. Publishing alone can amplify doubt. When something goes wrong, you have no second opinion, no accountability, no guidance. And in those moments, quitting feels easier than learning. So how do you stay? First, manage your expectations. Treat this like a business, not a lottery ticket. Second, replace hope with strategy. Choose a niche intentionally. Study search intent, position clearly, price logically, launch deliberately. Third, obsess over customer experience. Make your book genuinely deserve attention. Fourth, use data calmly. Numbers are feedback, not judgment. And most importantly, think long-term. Amazon KDP in 2026 is not dead, it's just more mature. The easy phase is gone, the strategic phase remains. If you're committed to building real publishing assets, like the video and drop a comment. And if you value strategy over hype, subscribe to Silent Publisher. Because here, we don't chase shortcuts, we build systems, quietly, intentionally, for the long term.